Hi there, Reuben here for Native Instruments. Today I'll be looking at 10 outstanding products from Heavyocity. This is one of my favourite developers, offering sounds perfect for producing music in all sorts of different genres. The contact engines make transforming instruments incredibly easy. I'm also a big fan of their presets, which often utilise lots of the macros and effects that have earned Heavyocity plenty of plaudits. With mix-ready sounds and infinite tweaking, these inspiring products are a big part of my scoring templates, and that's what I'll be showing right here, breaking down a short cue I've written that uses some of my most used Heavyocity libraries: Gravity, Damage Drum Kit, Vocalise 3, Mosaic Leads and Mosaic Bass. Later in part 2 of the video, I'll be auditioning some more Heavyocity products new to the NI shop. Let's get to it. This short sketch aims to show how quickly and simply a cue can be constructed from just Heavyocity presets, with minimal tweaking and mixing. I've got 12 tracks here, a hybrid electronic production with a cinematic edge. Let's listen. Heavyocity's Gravity unlocks epic cinematic worlds with a varied 12GB library. Create drama and intensity through complex pads, evocative rises, otherworldly stings, and earth-shattering hits. Shape over 2200 sound sources for complex cinematic landscapes. The 1200 contact presets are designed by award-winning composers and sound designers, and are delivered in an inspiring visual interface to take any genre of music to new heights. I've used 3 Gravity tracks here. The first is a menu of tonal sweeps, with a different sweep assigned to each key. This makes it easy to audition all the available sounds. Each sample can have its individual parameters adjusted, as I've done here, shortening this sweep by reducing the release time, but leaving the others unaffected. Many Heavyocity libraries come equipped with large macro controls for real-time sound shaping. In the case of Gravity, there's punish and twist knobs. I've automated the punish control throughout. Modulating many parameters including saturation, compression and distortion. It's a similar story with this next track, with a selection of orchestral rises. Gravity has lots of different rises to choose from in many different lengths, to introduce drama at the climax. Gravity also contains hundreds of trailer and cinematic effects. I've used a selection of impacts here, shaving off the low-end frequencies with the onboard master EQ, so the bass lines and percussion don't get overwhelmed. Damage Drum Kit unleashes sonic Armageddon with the heaviest drums around. Over 23,000 samples and 60 custom presets pack a punch with clean and hyped kits, plus kit ensemble and loop designer engines for flexibility and customization. This time around, the punish knob gives 3 distinct processing flavors to the 120 different drum articulations. A loop designer patch has been used here to build the majority of the percussion part. Tempo sync loops can be mixed and matched across the keyboard in endless combinations, allowing you to mangle, tweak and build explosive drum parts for modern scores. There's also an octave of transition keys for spicing things up. A dedicated patch for sticks, clacks and whacks contains playable articulations and loops. I've used the virtual soundstage to mix the signal closely for a more intimate sound, and the mod wheel controls dynamics. The hybrid vocals of Vocalise 3 are an emotive exploration of the power of the human voice. With over 2,000 unique sound sources, this is Heavyocity's most cutting-edge vocal library. With tempo-synced melodies, textures, syllabic pedals, scrapes and drones, there's something for any style of music here. Playable effects and the motion page add more layers of deep customization for real-time control. I've kept the vocals reasonably clean, with a sustained vocal stack playing a strange chord of F, B and E. This gives an uneasy feel as the F and E are just a semitone apart. There are lots of drones and sung phrases in Vocalise 3, and I've used 3 different ones here, all adjusted to a root key of E, which can easily be changed using this octave of keys for flexibility. Inbuilt reverb and delay send these vocals into space. Mosaic Leads lets you sculpt new melodic sounds based on analog synths. Dive into 104 custom snapshots for instant inspiration, or craft your own sounds from the 100 sound sources. This powerhouse synth is your key to twinkling melodies, complex arps, lush leads and much more. The chords here are similar to the vocals, again an uneasy marriage of notes. This preset uses 3 layers from the categories of beauty, beast, noise layers and attack layers. The arpeggio pages are fully engaged for automatic rhythms. With this next track, I've used the mod wheel linked to the main macro knob. This sets the levels of EQ, filter, drive and gate, which are also subtly automated by LFO. With many of the presets, this macro knob is pre-programmed, but it's very easy to dive deep and tweak with precision using the interface, resulting in constantly moving sounds. Mosaic Bass is a powerful synth bass engine. Layer and sculpt from 3 channels of growling low synths, organic attacks and noise. Almost 200 snapshots are designed from 110 sound sources to fuel endless low-end exploration. This library helps you develop a rock-solid foundation for your productions with submersive lows, sparse pulses, emotive soundscapes and more. This track has a really mellow bass sound, just used to reinforce the chords and provide a tonal centre at the beginning of the cue. 3 layers from the synth, sub and attack menus combine together to create a weighty low bass. Mosaic Bass has entire categories of rhythmic basses. This preset uses ARP and macro sequencing to keep things moving, with a sound based on a square wave, but with a more layered character. 2 bass lines playing simultaneously can sometimes clash, but if you're careful with sound selection and avoid frequency masking, you can have great interplay between multiple sounds. Again, the automated macro is making subtle adjustments to drive and space parameters as the bass line plays through. As you can hear, this sketch is already sounding pretty full, using just 12 tracks. This is thanks to the production-ready multi-layered Heavyocity sounds. The only thing I've added to the master bus is Ozone 11's Mastering Assistant, which conjures up intelligent mastering settings and is a great starting point for further tweaking. New to the Native Instruments shop are 5 stunning Heavyocity instruments: Gravity 2, Damaged Guitars, Damaged Rock Grooves, Uncharted 88, and Mosaic Neon. These come complete with streamlined NKS functions for compatible NI hardware, including key lights, snapshot audio previews, and plenty of pre-mapped parameters. Let's take a listen to some standout sounds from these releases. Gravity 2 is the second chapter in Heavyocity's do-it-all cinematic designer, packed with tonal rhythmic pedals, transitions, textures, impacts, stings, and much more. Over 1,000 sources are blended in this powerful engine with all new features and functions. Damaged Rock Grooves is built from hard-hitting drum loops, a dynamic drum kit made to accompany driving guitar riffs and fat bass lines. Both heavy and clean grooves, complete with stems. This library also contains a set of snapshots specifically designed to complement the guitar riffs in Damaged Guitars. Damaged Guitars features only the chunkiest guitars for powerful hybrid scoring. Syncopated riffs, heavyweight tones, transitions and effects have rhythm and epic energy, ready to stun your listeners. There are also plenty of clean tones for more subtle scoring. Uncharted 88 is packed full of expressive organic percussion, 26 gigabytes worth, all sourced from pianos that have been totally used and abused. Over 235 unique playable sources, including loop and kit designers, containing piano strings, wooden frames, metals, and everything in between. Mosaic Neon breathes new life into vintage synthesis, with a vast array of transformed source sounds in a 3-layer engine. Expect nostalgic tones, bright synthetics, heavenly arpeggios, menacing synth snarls, and much more. Check out Heavyocity products and bundles in the NI shop at nativeinstruments.com. And thanks for watching.